Hello everyone and welcome back to Dual Destinies. We're here, but we're about to leave because we're going to the next place. It's investigation day finally and we're figuring out a lot of stuff, but I still feel the air that something is wrong. We talked to Bobby a little bit. We got to talk to the director of this place who was very, very interesting. And something's definitely wrong with Bobby, but we're not sure what yet. But he did give us permission to go check out the boarding lounge, and I believe that's where we're going next. So let's go back over there and see if they'll let us in. We've got to figure out what the hell's going on here. All right, we're back with that little wiggly guy in the back. I love him. He's my favorite guy. Look at him. He looks like one of those water worms. He's so fun.
Oh, you too! Detective Fulbright has granted you permission to investigate. He also said I should bring you some snacks or give you a neck rub.
I don't even know you. The neck rub, we don't need it. Snacks? I'll take it. Yeah, I always take snacks. Oh, that's all right. But thank you for the offer.
Well, time to roll up our sleeves and start investigating.
Pog, you know when this music breaks out that you're in the right place, it's gonna be good, right? It just makes you feel, it makes me feel ready to figure it out.
Now let's see, where's that diagram again? So, this lounge is on the 3rd floor of the main building.
Right, that's where we're at right now.
And according to Apollo, this is where he believes a third party killed his friend.
Right, so let's look at everything. Well, let's stop the recap and start looking for traces of the third person then.
You read my mind, Athena. We'll make that our first priority. There's just one problem, though. This room.
What about it?
It's just so big.
Oh. I'm sure I'm gonna see that screenshot at some point. Don't worry. We can use this to help us.
What's that there that you've got? Looks like a pamphlet. Probably like a visitor's one, right? Like a tourist one. A Space Center pamphlet for tourists?
Yeah, I picked it up at the entrance. The maps inside should come in handy.
Good thinking.
Let's see. Yep, here it is. A map of the lounge.
Does look kind of big, doesn't it?
This is the door we went through to talk to Detective Fulbright.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the door with the fingerprint recognition lock. Well, I guess this map will make things a little easier.
All right, so there's that. Looks like there's 2 doors also, one into a hallway, one to like the control center, which seems like you wouldn't want tourists to be that close to that, but I mean, what do I know? Space Center pamphlet, a pamphlet for visitors to the Space Center. It includes a diagram of the boarding lounge. Yeah, no more excuses. Let's track down the third person.
Wait, there's just one more thing. What's that strange creature moving around outside the window?
Oh, our best friend. Did you see him? Oh, boss. It's just a holographic image.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Oh, that's a relief.
Oh, was he scared of it? There should be a button here somewhere in this room to turn the image on and off.
Oh, that's probably going to be important for something, hey?
That's what it says in the pamphlet anyway.
The only reason you're so eager to start is so that you can push the button, isn't it?
Well, what's wrong with that? Let's just look for the button while we're looking for clues.
All right, fine. Let's get investigating.
Pog, let's freaking go. Okay, I already talked to her, so I'm assuming there's probably nothing else to talk about. Yeah, it's already done. So, let's start. Where do we begin and how big is it? So I guess, where does this go? Oh, surely, okay. So, and then? 3 different ones. All right, let's start here, I suppose, and go all the way around. So, just so I know where I stand. If I start in the middle and have to go left and right, I don't usually like to do that. Let's start here.
So it looks like there are 3 doors that lead in and out of this room.
Uh-huh. So what's this one here? Well, let's check. Drum roll, please. Ta-da! The Space Center pamphlet. Oh, this is going to come in very handy, isn't it? We're here at this place that says Boarding Lounge 1. Here are the 3 doors. Let's call them Lefty, Righty, and Downy. Oh.
Okay. People usually say west, east, and south in a case like this, you know?
Oh, details, details. Anyway, take a look at the west door. That door with the rocket icon leads to Launchpad 1. I know because it says here on the map, Launchpad 1 corridor.
So that's where we were with the detective. It was filled with smoke after the explosion.
Right. Next up, the right-hand side of the map, or east, in your world. That's the door with the satellite dish icon to signify communication, aka the control room.
Yep, it definitely says control room. Looks like it has another door on the opposite side.
They communicate and exchange information with rockets and probes in space from there.
So it's the center of the space center?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was Phoenix. So it's the center of the space center, the Space Center, if you will.
Does everybody start to talk like Director Cosmos after they've been here a while?
Maybe. But it seems that they built a new command center on the 6th floor. That's what they used for the Hat 2 missions, so this control room was empty at the time. That just makes more sense. You wouldn't want the control room next to anywhere the tourists are going to. I've always wanted to see the inside of a mission control room, and since we're here... Well, I'd love to do that too, but it doesn't look like we'll be able to. They want to keep curious kids like you out. So the door is protected with fingerprint recognition. Only the director can go through.
With that much security, I'm definitely not the one they're looking to keep out, Athena.
So apparently, the lock is also hooked up to a backup generator in case of emergencies.
Alright, that makes sense when you have like electronic doors.
Control room door lock. The door lock to the east. It can only be operated by the director. Backup power lets it function even when the power goes out.
Okay. Let's have that. Okay, what about the last door?
Yeah, that one down there. This lower door... Oh, excuse me, I mean south door? It leads to the elevators.
And that's over there. This is the door we came through when we entered this room, right?
Yeah. And of course, there was no fingerprint recognition device, so it's open to anybody.
But the elevators weren't working at the time due to the explosion.
No, but the doors would still open. Well, that's about it for the 3 musketeers on the boarding lounge.
Thanks. Understanding the layout of the lounge should help us understand the case. That's why I thought we'd better have a good group, or, sorry, I can read today, grasp of where all the doors go. Alright, so we've done that. Now what else can we look at? What's this here? What's that? Huh, look at this. Hello? Examine. Can't tell if that's a sign or if that's actually part of this thing. Oh, it's this. What? Oh. I was trying to look at that warning sign. What's this in here?
Hey, I see something shiny down here.
God, this is like a point-and-click adventure now. It's like King's Quest. Let's take this cover off then. Oh shit, don't let anyone see you're doing that.
What's this? It looks like a metal jelly bean.
Ma'am? It's really small, but it's a bullet. It's only about 2 to 3 millimeters in diameter. Let's see, that would make the caliber .10?
Caliber refers to the diameter of a gun's barrel, right?
Yes, but I've never heard of a .10 caliber gun before. This bullet must be for a special kind of gun.
Well, I bet if you tried firing a bullet this small with a regular size gun, it would just fall right out.
Yeah, it must have been a really small gun.
Well, I wonder how the bullet ended up here. I mean, we're in the bottom left on the south door side of the room, according to the map.
What could that mean?
That's pretty far from where Clay's body was. Maybe the police didn't think to look here.
Yeah, leave it to Detective Fulbright to accidentally hand us the card we need.
Bullet added. Discovered in a gutter that runs along the south wall of the boarding lounge. It was fired from a .10 caliber handgun.
Okay. Well, that seems very important. Is that everything here? It looks like... Alright. So back up and then we can look at this thing here. Here's another amazing piece of equipment. Walk on the surface of the moon, it says. Oh, it's like a little harness. It's like so you can like experience like the weightlessness of jumping.
Oh boy, I want to try it. Gravity is weak on the moon, so I bet I could do mid-air somersaults.
We're still on Earth, remember? Besides, it's connected to the ceiling.
Well, at least I could jump really high.
There's a sign on the wall that very clearly says don't jump too high.
Well, then what good is this thing?
Didn't I say in the beginning walk on the surface of the moon?
I guess so.
Is that it? Oh, this little harness is also included in that, it looks like. Okay, sign? No. Panel? Yes. Always look at the panels, you never know. What's this? A trap door?
It's a trash chute. The cleaning robot throws the garbage down from here.
The robots do the cleaning? What a futuristic world we live in. Oh, we saw one mopping the floor in the last episode. I just hope they don't revolt like they do in science fiction movies. Shit, even the Space Camp movie that I talked about in the last one, they had a robot that was cleaning.
No way! All the robots here are really nice.
How do you know? We haven't even met any yet.
Actually, wasn't there one in Launchpad 1 corridor? We can go say hi to it if you want.
We can talk to the robots? Oh my god, remind me to do it. I am excited. I want to talk to the robots. Okay, I think that's all here. All right, now what else? Here's the, if I can, hello? Oh no. If I can get, here we go. My sticks are a little bit tracky. So this is where they discovered Clay.
Yeah, he was already dead when they found him. Let's take a look at the photo.
There it is right there. So he was stretched out like this and, huh? What's that thing that looks like a thermos? Well, I'm glad that's what you said because I said it looked like something completely different.
That's the thing that Prosecutor Blackwell mentioned when I was in court with Apollo. He said that it contains asteroid samples?
Oh, right. Director Cosmos mentioned something about that too, didn't he? That they were brought back only 5 days ago by the probe that the Hat One launched.
I wonder what they look like. Do you think they'll let us see?
Let's think about that after we've solved the case, okay? I wouldn't open that. It's probably, like, sealed. That's it for where they found the body? That's interesting. Okay, I thought there would be more. There's a panel over here. I don't know if it's attached to the door or not. Is it? Let's try that. Looks like a recognition panel. So this is the fingerprint recognition device. I guess you put your hand on this hand mark. Handprint identification, please.
Why, guess when you can try. Now to line my hand up with the outline.
Don't, Athena! This thing is related to the case. Get your prints all over that, and the next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect.
Oh, how can you be so cruel to a little girl like me?
I'm not buying those tears, Missy. All she really wanted to do it. She thought it'd be fun. Probably would be. Even if you got rejected.
Let's see, this door is... Where's that pamphlet? Here we are. It's the door to the corridor that leads to Launchpad 1. We went through it earlier when we went to talk to Detective Fulbright.
So, I guess the security lock must be disengaged now, right? They say the corridor was filled with smoke at the time of the bombing. This thing beside the door, this must be the fingerprint recognition device.
Which reminds me, I think Prosecutor Blackwell talked about it at the trial.
He did a little bit. The notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Just to enter the area from the lounge, one must pass through a door guarded by a fingerprint recognition device. And allow me to state up front that there are precious few with the clearance to do so.
So that was the door he was talking about.
Then, does this mean that the bomber's prints were verified by the system? But the number of authorized personnel was supposed to be really small.
Voila! Fingerprint powder! I brought it just in case something like this came up. I found it at the office. I've been just itching for a chance to use it.
Wow, way to think ahead. Now let's dust the fingerprint recognition device and see what we can find. Haven't the police already done this, though?
You got it. Now to sprinkle some here and a little over there, and whoop.
Let's see, what have we got?
Let's see what we have here. Oh, we got something. Oh, it's only a single set of prints.
Isn't that a good thing? Sure wish we could figure out whose prints they are. Although, I doubt we'll be so lucky as to get the culprit's prints on the first try.
Well, I'm willing to bet that Detective Fulbright has some fingerprint data.
Right. And there's security footage of this door, too.
Yes, here it is. It came up in court the other day.
I wish we could see the part of the footage just after this.
Oh, because that would be right before the murder, wouldn't it?
Let's ask the detective.
With the mood he's in, he'll probably show it to us right away.
Yeah, he's almost too good of a mood today. Let's go see if we can find him again once we're done with this room. Okay, so I'll remember to do that. Alright, anything else here? What's this thing?
I wonder what this big knob is for. It looks like the knob on a stove.
Well, it's the same shape, but I think that's where the similarities end. I mean, it's behind a glass pane. What kind of stove would require knob security like this?
Well, the knob is straight up and down, so if it was for a stove, the burner would be off.
Right. If it was for a stove. Still, I wonder what it's really for. It's not for trash, is it? Isn't it right next to the trash chute? It's not like for some kind of like trash burning thing, is it? Ooh, those are scary.
Something turned on by a knob that's not a stove? How about a rocket engine?
If you had to start the engine here, the rocket would take off before you could get in.
It's probably for like a incinerator, right? Like garbage incinerator. Then I guess all we can say for now is that it's a mystery knob.
Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, same. Say nothing. Let's talk about the chair, the anti-gravity chair that was in space camp. No matter how I look at it, all I can think of is torture device. But I guess it's a training device for getting used to zero gravity? Uh-oh. Athena has an odd glint in her eye. Oh, she wants to try it. Is she thinking about trying that thing out? I should try to stop her, but I'm afraid she'll just outmuscle me.
Phoenix, what? Hey, Mr. Wright, look at that up there.
Yeah, it looks fun, doesn't it? Oh, wait, no, that's something else. Some kind of fragment? It's stuck in tight. Oh, that's what the glint was all about.
That color looks familiar. I think it's part of an oxygen tank.
I think you're right. But if that's here, it means Clay's tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding lounge.
So Prosecutor Blackwell's theory that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay down the ladder must be wrong.
I mean, it was wrong because we were thinking that Clay was the one that carried the other guy down, so we kind of knew it was wrong. But this means something.
This proves that both of the astronauts were alive when they reached the boarding lounge.
So Apollo was right. The scene of the murder wasn't the launch pad.
Haha! Way to go, Apollo!
He did it. Oh, so we're not going to actually get evidence on that? We're just, okay. I wasn't sure. What's this over here? That's some pretty futuristic looking furniture over there.
According to the pamphlet, those are no ordinary chairs. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself, it says.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
If you spin the table, your chair spins too.
Why would anyone want to have something like that here?
Well, it's for astronauts who have trouble with the device on the ceiling. No vertical spins. It says it's a training device that's easy on the eyes and on the body.
Can a person really call themselves an astronaut if they can't handle zero G? It's kind of a requirement now, I feel. There's also a security camera right here as well. Let's make sure we don't miss that. This must be the security camera that recorded the astronauts making their escape.
Oh, let's commemorate this occasion with a love and peace.
If you're done now, shall we move on?
Yeah, okay. But just one more for the road. Peace!
She wants to be on the camera. Not me. Gotta run away from those things. Is anyone else like that? Alright, what about here? The little thing outside that's like a hologram. A bright purple sky, plenty of greenery, and a tranquil lake. The idyllic scene stretches on as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, but it lacks something to make it truly captivating. Like what? That was a weird statement. Alright, let's go this way. Now what do we have? This over here. Oh wait, can we actually... No, this is just part of the... Because that looks like something... That almost looks like a hookah pipe or something. God, doesn't that look like... It must be oxygen or something, right? Oh, you can examine these chairs though. Let's do that. Is it the same? Oh no, there's something here. I didn't even see that. Oh shit. There's some kind of panel with 2 buttons on it here.
Just push it. That's the invariable principle of buttons.
There are such things as buttons left unpushed. Oh, did she just do it? She just did it. Oh, there's the button to turn that off.
Hey, the giant holographic image disappeared.
Yeah, though that side of the wall seems kind of barren without it now. It's very dark in here. Still, let's see if we can't find anything new with the image off. Oh, okay, for sure. Well, then that means we probably have to go back around. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, indeed. It's shattered. Either that or Spider-Man was here.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look at this.
It looks like a bullet hole. Great find, Athena.
Oh, it's pretty big. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty, pretty large gun. Uh-huh. Oh, God, I'm 12.
You think so? Based on my experience, I'd say this was fired from a regular pistol.
Well, whatever size it was, someone fired a gun in here, right?
Apparently. This is an important fact. Do you see a bullet anywhere?
No. The police might have taken it, though.
Well, we do have it if it's the same one that we already found.
Bullet hole. A single bullet hole was found in the boarding lounge. The bullet itself is missing.
But I do believe we have it.
Let's ask Detective Fulbright about this bullet hole later.
All right, is that the only thing that's on that? Oh my God, that thing scared me. Hi. You seem to have eyelashes and little booby knobs, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you are female presenting.
Welcome to the Space Center. Guests, welcome.
Yikes, what in the world?
My name is Ponco. Ponco. Ponco.
She's so cute. Oh my God, I love her.
Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one. I will guide you.
It's a robot?
I am not a robot. I am Ponco. Psychological observation and navigation companion. Ponco. Ponco.
Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Oh, Ponco, I've missed you.
Huh? Do you know this thing?
Oh, she showed us around the last time when I came here with Apollo. Oh, you're such a good girl, Ponco. That's a good girl. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy, so very happy.
Wow, a guide robot. That's pretty cool. My name's Phoenix Wright. Nice to meet you.
I don't know you.
Huh? Ouch. That hurt.
Oh, she has to register people she meets for the first time. Please register him, Ponco. Certainly. Commencing guest registration. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine, too.
His name is Phoenix. A bit overly familiar, but I'll allow it. Oh, because of the Japanese thing.
Phoenix, please let me get a good look at your face.
Oh, sure.
Registering. Facial registration sequence complete. We are now officially friends. Nice to meet you, Phoenix.
Huh. This robot's pretty cute.
I know. You made a friend, boss. Isn't it great? Phoenix, Athena, allow me to guide you right this way.
Oh, goody. Let's go, boss. Wait, I'm not done in here. I haven't finished? Go where? Wait, I haven't even looked at everything, have I? Oh, we're being moved. I'm assuming that means I was done in there? Because in this game, I don't think you can actually be moved unless you're finished. Oh. I mean, that was a little startling. Where are we now? The Space Center Space Museum. This looks cool. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I like it. Oh, wow. What is this place? Is that rocket real? Maybe, or it could just be like a shell of it.
Welcome. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the Hat 1 project. The rocket is just a replica, but it's the same size as the real one.
Space Museum. Oh, here it is on the map. Oh yeah, we're over on the other side now. Oh, she took us through the other way. Okay, so it's on the exact opposite side of the main building from Launchpad 1.
Space Center pamphlet updated, okay. It includes a diagram of the boarding lounge and a cross-section view of the Space Center. Now it's 3 pages, okay. Ask me anything, I will explain.
All right, oh, we get to talk to her now. Oh, Pog. The Hat 1, tell me about that. This is quite the place. I can't believe we get to see a rocket this close up.
This is a replica of the Hat 1 that was launched 7 years ago. It's exactly like the real Hat 1 inside and out.
Wowee.
Its little brother, the Hat 2, was supposed to launch the other day.
I wonder if Ponco knows why the launch was canceled.
over there is an exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, right there. Oh, look at that. That looks like the jacket that not only Clay wears, but now I've just realized that was the jacket that was over Apollo's shoulders. Is he wearing his friend? How did I not notice that? Oh no. I didn't notice that. Oh, that's sad. He's wearing his friend's jacket, isn't he? Oh my god. How did I fucking miss that? Oh, I'm so stupid. Spacesuits, photos, newspaper articles. I'd like to come here again on a day off. Yeah, I love museums like this. Hey, what's this a photo of? Oh, look at all them. Aren't they lovely? Who's the rest of them, though? Who are the two ladies on the right? Look at them.
Phoenix, that's the staff of the Hat 1 project.
They're so cute, all of them. Oh, there's Mr. Starbuck. He looks so young and different. Oh, I see. That was the young picture of him as why his hair is a bit different. Look at them. They do look great. And that's... What is it, Athena? Is something wrong? Oh, no, nothing. Wait, Athena, who do you recognize here? Do you recognize somebody? I just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too. That's all. Wait, is she lying? Well, it was 7 years ago after all, so the young guy standing next to Mr. Starbuck. It's Clay Taryn, the victim. So they were mentor and protege even way back then. And he's even got one of the staff jackets. He looks like just a regular staff member.
No, Clay was still a student then. He borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Clay would have still been in high school 7 years ago. Everybody looks so happy. They do. Who are those ladies on the right? I love them. The Space Museum is great. What fantastic exhibits. Yeah, I would love to go to a space museum. That'd be fun as hell.
This area used to be Launchpad 2. That is why the only entrance on the 3rd floor.
Oh, it is on the 3rd floor. Wouldn't it be better if they just made a new ground floor entrance instead?
Well, there was talk about it, but they had to scrap their plans because of the budget cuts. Budget cuts! Budget cuts! Oh, we need more money! Money!
Who would record that kind of information into a guide robot? Maybe she picked it up.
While it was in space, the Hat 1 launched a probe called Hope. The Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago.
That's what Director Cosmos said too. He told us it came back the day before Clay was killed.
And here it is, the Hope Space Probe.
Oh, there it is. We've seen that. I think I've seen that logo somewhere before. This reminds me of a Federation, like Klingon shit. Let's see. Oh yeah, the capsule that the victim was carrying. I think it had the same logo. It did, yeah. I think it can be seen in the photo attached to the autopsy report. Maybe she'll give me some more info if I show it to her. Oh, Pog, okay. Should I do that? Oh wait, I can't present. I have to maybe talk about this first? Here, let's talk about this first, and then I'll give that to her under the present button.
The way the Space Center launchpad set up is really cool. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you?
The setup of the launchpad? Go gentle on my spiky-haired mind.
I want to know. Phoenix wants to know too.
Oh, great. Now Athena's got a case of Poncoitis.
Hooray! I will tell you then. The rocket is built right inside the launchpad structure. When the rocket is complete, it is moved along with the launchpad over the rails.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's kind of cool.
And brought into position at the launch site.
Huh. Alright.
Isn't it cool? Isn't it? We used to have a big budget, and that's how we could build it all.
It's very cool. A grand setup that suits an important place like the Space Center. I guess everyone's hoping for a bigger budget next year, myself included. I'm guessing the whole thing is operated from the control room, huh?
That it is, but it can also be operated from the new command center too. Either way, the safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged.
I guess before a big move like that can be carried out, there are all kinds of procedures.
Oh, I would love to see the launch pad being moved. When is the next one scheduled for? Oh, searching data. All future plans have been put on hold.
Because of the bombing and the murder. Yeah, of course. I mean, that makes total sense, doesn't it?
Oh, but when was the last time it was moved? Searching data.
You have that data?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That answer isn't in my answer database.
Uh-oh. Wait, how though? Did someone tamper with it? Oh, that's not good. I guess Ponco can only answer certain questions. Maybe she just doesn't know. Alright, if I go back... Aha, yes. Let's present her... What did they want? The autopsy report? I believe so. Let's try that. Ponco, do you recognize this capsule here in the top right?
Checking registered data. Ah, I know. It is the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe.
It contained the asteroid samples, right?
Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. It's been stored in the safe in Launchpad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be removed. It must not be removed. Don't worry, Ponco. The people in charge already know what happened. They do? They do? I must ask them later.
So the capsule was being kept in Launchpad 1, huh? Maybe Clay was trying to carry it to safety after the explosion. Well, the Space Center staff must have been really excited to finally get the capsule back. But it's a pity that this incident occurred before they got a chance to check it. Well, the police took it as evidence, so they'll have to wait a little longer. Oh, a Hope capsule updated. Oh no, it's added actually. We didn't have it as its own individual item. Now we do.
Hope capsule. Found in the victim's possession, it recently returned from a 7-year mission and contains asteroid samples.
Okay. Well, we certainly learned a lot about the Space Museum.
Thank you, Ponco. You explained everything very well. I love to explain. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
You two are like old friends. It's hard to believe you just met recently. She's so cute.
Haha, it's because Ponco's so friendly.
Well, what should we investigate next? Well, don't we have to go back and ask Bobby some things?
Let's go find Detective Fulbright. We have things to ask him about.
Let's see. The security footage and the fingerprint data, was it? I believe that's what it was, yep. Okay, let's go back to Launchpad 1 corridor.
Bye, Ponco. See you later. Come again, and don't forget to visit the gift shop.
Poor Ponco. What a Dickensian line we are, all forced to leave. Don't say what it... If someone's gonna send me the screenshot with the text cut off where it only says, what a dick. I bet you 20 bucks. Alright, well, I think what we're gonna do to save my voice is we are going to go talk to Bobby and hopefully get some information out of him in the next one. I'm assuming the investigation being 3 episodes is probably just right, if any of the others have been an indication. And then we'll be able to start the trial fresh and full after investigating. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I will see you soon in the next episode. Toodaloo!